What manga goes? I'm back with another video reviewing the new manga to Retry. Finally, it came out 2 days ago. I haven't had time to read it for the past 2 days, so I'm very sorry. But finally, I got to it, and boy, this is actually a good manga. It's actually very unique and sad. It's basically an underdog story. Honestly, this has potential to be a big hit as a manga. I just got this feeling this is going to be going on for quite a while now. Just for the first chapter alone, I loved it. So, let's get into the review. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get into the review. So the series opens up, takes place in March 30th, 1945. The year World War II ended. I have something I don't know. What happened specifically on March 30th? I originally assumed it was Pearl Harbor, but I might be wrong on the specific date that happened. Not much familiar with World War II's logic. So, if you actually know what happened on that specific date, let me know in the comments down below. If you are better in that, if you actually know about the Second World War. Okay. Our protagonist is Okami. He's a 14-year-old boy, the son of a boxer. His dad was a famous boxer, and he never gave up. So Okami never gives up either. But he still gets beaten up, and his rations get taken by a bunch of bullies. But people in the community treat him nicely. Since his dad was a boxer, he wants to be strong, but never is. Wants champion to his sister, Akari. His dad went to fight in the war a year ago in 1944. And gave Okami a good luck charm in a way. And it keeps with him. No, it's not the first boxing manga Shonen Jump's ever done. See, it's not the first. The first 10 came with... Well, I think it's the second 10, really. But I think the first 10 came with Rinni Kakuro, created by the same person as Kojo the Boomer Clan and Saint Seiya. Masashi Kiramoto, I think his name was. I might be wrong. So yeah, that was also another boxing manga. But there was also another boxing series that was popular. Hajime no Ippo the Fighting. Hajime no Ippo. It's one of the most well-known anime series out there. You can watch all the available episodes on Netflix now if you want to. I just haven't got time to watch it yet. I do want to check it out, obviously, because seeing the previews, I'm interested. His sister is obviously mad, but she's actually younger than him, around 12 years old. So, and she tells her about the next time those bullies pick on you. She actually managed to get better actions back, by the way. Beat the crap out of them. And she tells him if the bullies pick on him again, don't fight. Tell your take his problems to her. She'll take care of it. Because he's weak. He hates being called weak. But he's basically the shonen protagonist. Basically a true shonen protagonist. Never giving up, no matter how dire the situation is. Anyway, that night will change everything. America at rape. Japan was raped. America raided across Japan that day. I think it might be in the Pearl Harbor incident. No. Make it work. This is 1945. The year the Second World War ended. And don't forget, Japan was actually allies with Nazis. Because the head of Japan at the time was with them. In the next few years, America occupied Japan. And that's not happened. That's changed over the years now. Japan and America are working well together. With even some American actors being friends with Japanese actors, like John Young Bosch. He's interacted with the Japanese voice Ichigo. For promotional video for the house near Bloodwater too, naming their favorite Ichigo moments. Just two, no other narration. It's just those two. You can find that video on the official YouTube channel Biz. It's actually interesting to see the two voices Ichigo interact. It's nice. Bankai! This manga has definitely got a lot of potential. And it's got a lot of intrigue. So yeah, a year has passed. America's occupying Japan. Okami has become an orphan. His mother died that day. All he had left was his sister. But she's incredibly ill. And he got chopped up for her. Yeah. But she's telling him he's fine, not to worry. Not to put himself at risk. No, this is not... Now, I'm not sure what it was like with Japanese people at that time period. When America occupied that country. But America does have good relations with Japan these days. After all, if they didn't, we wouldn't get manga. They wouldn't get manga at all. Like, they wouldn't get official English translations of a lot of these manga. So it's interesting how the Korea decided to do a series taking place in the 1940s. During the last year of World War II, only up to the first year of America occupying Japan. So, Okami, finds his own house, searches the rooms, and found someone his mother knitted. He manages to sell to make money, but eventually, after a bully was going to pick on a kid earlier, take it and beat the crap out of Okami. Something to do with Elizabeth. By the way, earlier on, he took his sister to a doctor, but she said she has light cough and stuff. She's been having chest pains and stuff. But he wouldn't probably diagnose her unless he had money. And that's sadly reality in a way. That's real. A lot of people were like that. I understand good money, but a lot of patients were dying. Okay? And yet they care about money. And that still hasn't changed to this day. There still some good doctors around. Imagine if they make a manga based on medical procedures. I mean, there actually are dramas based off medical, like there's Scrubs, some sort of manga. But what people in the UK will know, Holby City and Casualty. I never really watched those shows though. My mum does. And those sounds are iconic, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, I'll come to see his sister badly hurt. Very ill. he finds his sister's with her friend. She tells him that she's been coughing up blood a lot. It's reveals the type of illness she has, tuberculosis, and that's a very deadly disease. I don't think it's common these days, but still, it was it's easily spread. It's a very very dangerous disease. It's life threatening. So Okami makes a decision. Remember the words of his father. So he tells his sister to hang on longer. He's gonna So he heads up to the house with those jerks from earlier. And he's gonna take back what belongs to him to save his sister. Gets beaten up a lot. He still never gave up. Remember the words of his father. He might be dead by now. He was probably dead somewhere. His body's not yet been recovered. But still, Okami never gave up. I imagine that one could struck a blow on one guy. Knock him out. Yeah, that's what got guns on him, but they're told to stop by their leader. Actually, a woman. Not being sexist or anything, but this is 1940s Japan. Surprised they have a woman as a leader. But they make comments on that. Look at Hell's Paradise, right? Some people look down on Sagiri because she's a woman. Even though she's proven herself to be strong. Even Gamimaro sensed it. And they deal with that, showing how she's overcoming that, growing as a character. So apparently that manga has 3 arcs. Yeah. So the second arc's pretty long then. So most of the arcs to be dead for the first season. Total 7 more episodes left. The anime. So this manga ever does gets all the way up to 100 chapters, which I hope it does, then this will definitely may see an anime adaptation in the future. It might be as popular as other new mangas come out in the past few years. Here's the hope. Anyway, the boss takes a light to the kid and takes her with him. And he takes him with her. And takes him to an underground boxing arena. Basically, he has talent for it. And winning this place, you'll get money. She gets him to help treat his sister. And so this begins to fade as we cut to her in the car, pulling out a very familiar looking Lucky Charm. And I wasn't sure if she stole it or it's hers. And I think about it more clearly, it's obviously hers. If she stole it, she will not easily put it on her neck that quickly. So it will just be like in her pocket or something. So either she stole it or she has some type of connection with Okami's dad. So that's where the chapter 1 ends. And I give the series my full support. This is good. I highly recommend it. It's a unique underdog story based on realism. Like those older people who grew up in World War II, reading this manga, if they can read it as, will actually understand what a lot of these some of these struggles. I myself never experienced them because I grew up born in 2001. 21st century. So I know experiences of stuff that happened in the past. Which is a good thing. After all, being born in my age is a good thing. And like those, so I don't know that many black people. I've seen black people sometimes, but I don't know any. I knew Joe Welsh who had darker skin, even lost his middle finger. No joke on that one. Don't know that many black people. I do see some on TV. So, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not racist. Okay? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy my content. Please hit the button subscribe. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell every other day. Or this is considered future. And I hope to see you guys next time for more manga. I do plan to continue reading manga tonight as well. Just get a few more done that I plan to do. Until next time, I'll see you guys for another video. Crazy Diamond out.